If you feel like money comes in and disappears before the month is even over, this video is for you. Because here is the uncomfortable truth. Staying broke is rarely about how much you earn. It is about a handful of small, almost invisible mistakes that repeat month after month, year after year, until they quietly eat a fortune. Today, I am walking you through the 7 money mistakes that keep ordinary people poor, and more importantly, the exact fix for each one. These are not complicated theories. They are simple switches you can flip this week, starting tonight. And stick around for mistake number 3, because it is the one almost everyone makes without realizing it, and it silently costs the average family thousands of dollars every single year. Everything in this video is built on the same boring math that financial planners charge hundreds of dollars an hour to explain. Compound interest, opportunity cost, and decades of behavioral finance research. No get-rich-quick schemes, no crypto moonshots, and nothing you need to buy. Just the patterns that separate people who build real wealth on normal salaries from people who stay stuck living paycheck to paycheck. Let's get into it. First, think of your finances like a boat. Most people believe they are poor because their engine is too small, because they do not earn enough. But here is the thing. Most boats do not sink because of a small engine. They sink because of small holes below the waterline. A $5 leak here, a subscription leak there, an interest payment leak in the corner. Individually, each hole looks harmless. Together, they will put you underwater no matter how powerful your engine gets. So today we are not upgrading your engine. We are patching 7 holes, one by one. Mistake number 1, flying blind. Ask most people what they spent last month on food, and they will guess a number that is wrong by 30 to 50%. You cannot fix a leak you cannot see. People who never track their money consistently underestimate their spending, and the difference disappears into small, forgettable purchases that feel like nothing in the moment. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Track every dollar for 30 days. You do not need fancy software. A free notes app or a basic spreadsheet is enough. Write down what comes in, what goes out, and what it was for. That is the whole system. The first time people do this, they almost always discover between $100 and $300 a month in spending they did not know existed. Forgotten subscriptions, delivery fees, impulse purchases at the checkout line. That is real money, and once you can actually see it, you can redirect it. Awareness alone changes behavior. You will hesitate before a purchase simply because you know you will have to write it down. That tiny moment of friction is worth thousands over a year. Mistake number 2, paying yourself last. Here is how most people manage money. Salary comes in, bills get paid, life happens, and whatever survives at the end of the month gets saved. The problem? Almost nothing ever survives. Expenses expand to fill the space you give them. It is practically a law of nature. Wealthy people flip the order. They pay themselves first. The moment income arrives, a fixed percentage moves automatically into savings or investments before a single bill is touched, before groceries, before anything. Start with just 10% if that feels safe, even 5% if money is tight. The exact number matters less than the automation. Set up an automatic transfer for the day after your paycheck lands, so the decision is made once and then never again. You cannot spend money you never see. Within a few months, you will adapt to living on the rest without even noticing, because the adjustment happens quietly in dozens of small choices. This single switch, paying yourself first, is the foundation that makes every other fix in this video actually stick. Mistake number 3, the minimum payment trap. This is the one I warned you about, and here is why it is so dangerous. Credit card companies set minimum payments low on purpose, usually just 2 to 3% of your balance, because minimum payments are not designed to get you out of debt. They are designed to keep you in it for as long as legally possible. Run the numbers on a $5,000 balance at a typical interest rate, paying only the minimum, and you are looking at well over a decade of payments and thousands of dollars in pure interest for money you already spent. The fix has 2 steps. Step 1, always pay more than the minimum, even if it is just $50 extra, because every extra dollar attacks the principal directly. Step 2, use the avalanche method. List your debts by interest rate, Throw everything you can at the highest rate first while paying minimums on the rest, then roll that payment into the next debt when the first one dies. High-interest debt is a financial emergency. Treat it like one because no investment you can realistically make will ever outrun a 25% interest rate working against you. Mistake number 4, lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, and within 3 months somehow you are just as broke as before. Sound familiar? A bigger apartment, a nicer car, more dinners out. Economists call it lifestyle inflation, and it is the reason people earning 6 figures still live paycheck to paycheck. The trap is thinking that more income automatically equals more wealth. It does not. Wealth is the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and if spending rises in lockstep with income, that gap never grows, no matter how successful you become on paper. The fix is a simple rule. Every time your income goes up, split the raise 50-50. Half goes to upgrading your life, guilt-free, because you earned it and life is meant to be enjoyed. The other half goes straight into savings and investments automatically, before you get used to having it. This way your lifestyle still improves steadily, but your wealth grows faster than your spending forever. The best moment to lock this in is the day you get the raise, before the new money starts feeling normal, because once it feels normal, it is already gone. Mistake number 5, buying status instead of assets. The new car smell is possibly the most expensive fragrance on earth. A brand new car loses roughly 20% of its value in the first year and can shed close to half within 5 years. That is tens of thousands of dollars evaporating, not to buy transportation, but to buy an image. And cars are just the most visible example. Designer clothes, the newest phone every single year, gadgets that impress people you barely know. Here is the pattern to notice. Poor and middle-class spending often goes toward things that look like wealth, while actual wealth building means buying things that quietly go up in value or produce income. Assets versus liabilities. The fix is not about never enjoying nice things. It is about sequence. Buy the appearance of wealth after the assets, not instead of them. A reliable 3-year-old car does the same job while someone else absorbs the brutal depreciation. Then take the difference, invest it, and let it compound. Ironically, this is exactly how many genuinely wealthy people behave. They can afford the flash, and they still choose the boring, reliable option because they would rather own assets than impress strangers. Mistake number 6, living without a safety net. Here is a statistic that should worry all of us. A large share of households cannot cover even a $1,000 surprise expense without borrowing. No emergency fund means every unexpected event, a car repair, a medical bill, a sudden job loss, instantly becomes debt. And that is how the minimum payment trap from Mistake 3 catches most of its victims. It is usually not reckless shopping that starts the debt spiral. It is one emergency landing on a household with zero cushion. The fix comes in 2 stages. Stage 1, build a starter fund of $1,000 as fast as you possibly can. Sell things you do not use. Cut subscriptions for a couple of months. Pick up extra hours. This is your firewall between daily life and disaster. Stage 2. Grow it slowly toward 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, kept in a separate high-yield savings account where it earns interest but stays out of sight and out of reach of everyday temptation. An emergency fund does not just protect your wallet. It buys you calm, and calm people make dramatically better financial decisions than desperate ones. Mistake number 7, waiting for the perfect moment to invest. This one costs more than all the others combined. People wait until they earn more, until they learn more, until the market feels safer. And while they wait, they lose the one advantage that can never be bought back: time. Here is the math that should change your life. Someone who invests $200 a month starting at 25 can end up with hundreds of thousands more at retirement than someone who starts at 35 investing the exact same amount at the same average return. 10 years of delay can cut the final result roughly in half. That is the brutal power of compound interest. It rewards time in the market, not timing the market. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can reliably predict short-term market moves. The fix is boring, and boring is exactly why it works. Invest a fixed amount automatically every month into a broad, low-cost index fund, regardless of headlines, regardless of fear, regardless of hype. When the market drops, your fixed amount simply buys more shares on sale. Start with whatever you can, even $50 a month, because the habit matters infinitely more than the amount. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Now, before we wrap up, notice something important about all 7 of these mistakes. Not one of them is about intelligence, and not one of them requires a bigger salary to fix. Flying blind, paying yourself last, minimum payments, lifestyle inflation, buying status, living without a cushion, and waiting to invest. Every single one is a habit, and habits can be redesigned. You do not need to fix all 7 this week. That is how people burn out and quit. Pick exactly one. If you have credit card debt, start with mistake 3 tonight. If you are debt-free but never seem to save, set up that automatic transfer from mistake 2 before you close this video. It takes 10 minutes, and your future self will look back at that 10 minutes as the moment everything changed. So here is your challenge. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these 7 mistakes is costing you the most right now. Be honest, because naming it is genuinely the first step to fixing it, and your comment might be exactly what another viewer needs to read to feel less alone. If this video opened your eyes even a little, hit that like button so it reaches more people who need it, and subscribe with notifications on, because every week we break down practical money strategies exactly like this. No jargon, no judgment, no gimmicks. I also put my 2 favorite books on money psychology in the description. They go deeper on everything we covered today, and they are worth every page. Remember, you do not need to earn a fortune to build one. You just need to stop the leaks, automate the boring stuff, and give compound interest enough time to work its quiet magic. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.